So in the last video, I talked about how the ideal way to shoot is to keep all of your weight on your left side, so to keep your head and chest directly over your left foot. And then that means you're going to be using the left side of your body to generate power, and then the right side of your body is going to be used to redirect that power and aim the basketball. Now, like I said, that's the ideal way to shoot, but realistically, that's not really how shooting works, especially once you get into a game setting. So what you need to be able to do is learn to shoot from both sides of your body. Learn to shoot when you're getting power from the left side of your body and the right side of your body. And your right shoulder is going to work slightly differently depending on where your weight is. For this video, I'm going to talk about what adjustments you need to make when shooting from your right side as opposed to your left side. So let's get into it. So if a player is able to keep their weight on the left side of their body as they shoot, that's going to keep the right shoulder open and free to swing. So as I showed in the last video, Curry does an incredibly good job of this, which is why he's able to shoot the ball so effortlessly. He always keeps his head directly over his left foot, which keeps his shoulder free to swing. Now, the more a player dumps their head or shifts their head towards their right, the more weight or pressure that's on that right side, and that's going to hinder the shoulder's ability to swing. Now, there's a couple ways that we can deal with this, which is where we'll go to next. So there's two ways we can generate power from the right side of our body. The first one would be to utilize what I call the twist. Twist or turn. Now in this shot, Curry knows he's not going to be able to get back to his left side, because as he goes to step back, obviously all his momentum is going towards his right, and then he doesn't have enough time to get to his left side because of the defenders. So instead what he does is he just lets himself sink into the right side of his body. And then to generate power, he's going to utilize the twist. So his legs are going to turn around this direction. So you see at this point, his feet are pointed towards here. Then as he shoots, his feet and his hips, everything is turning to point this direction. So that twist is what's actually generating power. So there's the first way you can generate power from your right side. Now the next way is going to be what I call a ball throw. And what I mean by that is, first I'll show Giannis does this pretty extreme, is as he goes to load weight, he's actually going to take the ball and throw it forward. So it's going to be a throw forward, and he does this by extending his elbows. And he's going to come back around and flex his elbow, and then he's going to shoot. So if you see from here to there, he's going to throw the ball forward and around, and he's actually going to be like a ricochet effect when he bends his elbow again and releases. Now this isn't ideal because it's a little bit inefficient, but you can see Tatum's going to do the same thing, just on a smaller scale. So you see a small throw of the ball and then a flex of the elbow. Now here, and when we watch Van Lith, you can see from here to here, she's going to throw the ball. Then with her, you can really see the elbow bending. So that's what's actually generating the power, is the elbow is going to flex and then extend. So the main takeaway from this video is that your shoulders are going to work in completely different ways depending on where your head is, where your head and chest are, where your weight is. So like I said, when your weight's on your left side, that keeps your right shoulder free to swing. but the more you shift your head towards your right, the more difficult it becomes for the right shoulder to swing. So like I said, there's kind of 3 different ways to generate power for your shot. So therefore, when we are teaching people how to shoot, we should be teaching them to shoot in 3 different ways. And I believe the easiest way to start that is through form shooting when you're first beginning to learn how to shoot. So in my next video, I'm going to be doing a form shooting progression. This progression is going to help teach you how to shoot all 3 ways. And this should help a player learn when they need to use each type of shot, as well as just help them become an overall better, more dynamic shooter. Thanks for watching.